today's video, I've got some cool Afrobeat guitar loops for you, inspired by Omah's style. They are named after his songs, giving them that laid-back Afrobeat vibe. So join me and make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post new stuff. We will check out these guitar loops together, and I will even make a simple beat with one of them, for which I will include the FLP project in this guitar loop as well. So don't miss it, stay tuned, and let's get into it. So as you can see, each has its own stems and BPM attached to it. Yeah, so without wasting much time, let's listen to this one. We have this one called Bad Influence, which is in the key of C sharp minor. The BPM is 90. So let's listen to how it sounds. Yeah, so as you can hear, it's giving you that kind of Omah style and feeling, some kind of chilled and emotional style of Afrobeat guitar. So yeah, that's the bass. Yeah, so now let's move on to the next one, which is called Godly. The BPM is 89, the key is B. So let's listen to how Godly sounds. Yeah, so that's all for the Godly. Now let's move on to Woman. I think this Woman is my favorite loop. Yeah, so let's listen to how it sounds. The key is C major, the BPM is 98. Yeah, so that's all for the Woman. And now let's move on to the Reason, which the BPM is 95, the key is E major. So let's listen to it. Yeah, so that's all for the reason. Now let's move on to my days. Yeah, so this is how it sounds like. The BPM is 103, the key is F minor. Yeah, now let's listen to the Forever, which the BPM is 94, the key is G. So let's go. Yeah, so now let's listen to the last loop. After the last loop, I'll try and make one beat with one of these loops and include the data file in this loop for you as well. So now let's listen to the last loop. Yeah, so I'm using the godly loop to create this simple beat. So the BPM is 89 as you can see, and I have my guitar loops over here. So let's start with our drums. So I'll load in my pattern 1 and start creating my drums alongside with my guitar loop. So let's go. Yeah, so I'll have to duplicate this one because we are going in for a chill style of beats, and the percussions and the instruments we are using are soft. As you can see, my rim shot is a kind of soft rim shot. This one too soft. So sometimes you need to be careful when selecting your sound. Your vibe will determine the kind of samples you choose. Yeah, so always make sure. So let's go. Yeah, so I think this is cool. And I'll add in my percussion over here, my shaker percussion. And I'll add these percussions as well to, I love percussions. Yeah, so as you can see, we are creating the beat. This is a kind of Omah style, very slow and steady vibe. So let's add our kick. Yeah, so I think this is okay. So as you can see, the guitars are doing all the work. So if I were to be you and I'm using this melodic loop, what I'll do is to check for the key, and already we have the key, which is B major. So let me show you how you can find the chords of any guitar samples you are using. This is just a simple trick I'm going to use. So as you can see in the loop, it is written that it's B major and true is B major. So let's find the chords of B major of this guitar loop. So I'll load in a sampler, and I'll load in the scales of B major. So this is going to be major. So this is the scale of B major. I think I've already shown you how to do this before. So these are the scales of B major. Yes. Yeah. So now I have the scales. I'll load in FL keys to find the major notes. Yeah, so this is FL keys. So let's play alongside and see if we can get the chords. So let's see. So, dun. Yeah, so now we are now searching for the main note, the dominant note. So we have it now. Yeah, so I'll duplicate it. It's the same. So after I have noticed the main note, I'm going to create a chord with this one. So now I have my ghost note over here, my scale. So anything I will play must fall within this note, this white note over here. Yeah, so even if I don't know how to play keyboard, I can just guess. So let me add this one and see. Yeah. No. Yeah. You see? So everything will fall within the ghost note over here. After you find the scales and you determine the major notes, everything will fall within these white keys over here. Yeah, so you can just predict and find your chords. Dun. So there we have it. We have our chords. It's very simple. Let me take you through once again. If you know the key of the loop you are using, just find the scale of it. To find the scale, you come here and click on major Ionian in case the key is in major scale, and select the key. Maybe it's in B major, and you select B major like this. It will highlight all the scales of B major for you. You just stretch it and start finding your major notes. After you find your major notes, just do random drawing. Yeah, so after you've gotten the major notes, everything you have to play must fall within those white ghost notes you did over there. So it's just simple. You can just guess and find your chords. Simple. So for this, I can just change it to pad over here. I just use the FL key to find the key. So I'll change it to pad over here. I think that will be all. I won't be doing much. So if you have arcade, you can use arcade to add your vocal chop. Yeah. So this is my arcade. Let me try and see if I can add some vocal chop over here. So distant voices will do for me. And I'll select my key, which is B major over here. So I think that will be also. I'll just give you this project file so you can work along with it. Yeah, I love collaborating with other producers. So yeah, I think that will be all for this video. Thank you for watching me once again. May this new year bring you joy, happiness, and bangers. I am Mirakilouz Beatz. Peace out.